Gotti with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The coaching carousel took a surprising spin Tuesday as the Titans fired head coach Mike Vrabel after 6 seasons. Vrabel made the playoffs in 3 of the 6 seasons, but Titans owner Amy Adams-Strunk says she felt the team needed a new direction after 2 straight losing seasons. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports Vrabel is expected to be a top candidate for several other NFL head coach openings, and so is Dan Quinn. The Cowboys defensive coordinator received interview requests for the Chargers, Panthers, and Commanders head coaching jobs. In other news, the Steelers ruled NFL sack leader T.J. Watt out of Sunday's playoff game in Buffalo. Watt sprained his knee last week, but could return this postseason if the Steelers advance. The injury-depleted Dolphins pass rush got a free agent boost ahead of Saturday's playoff showdown with the Chiefs. Miami signed veteran linebackers Justin Houston and Bruce Irvin. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hey, folks, Rich Eisen here. So this football season's really heating up. And the guys on my show, they're having a blast with Prize Picks. And now with basketball season in full swing, they're able to pick combo projections across both sports. Join them on prizepicks.com/primetime. Easy gameplay and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what they tell me makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. And right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Brockman is loving that aspect. He's hooked. And all you need to do is visit prizepicks.com/primetime and use code primetime. That's code primetime at prizepicks.com/primetime for a first deposit match up to $100. Don't be left on the sideline this basketball season. Go to Prize Picks. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. I checked again. It is a Wednesday, 10th day of January, 2024. I peeked in the newsroom, and I see Gene Brister is there.
I'm here.
Yeah, all bundled up, right?
Yeah, I got bundled up, and that's the way it's kind of stayed for a while.
Yeah. But things, well, we're actually going to have a little bit of weather for the next couple of days.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a change.
Well, it's going to be, okay, how do you phrase this? How would the weather service say, well, unsettled, okay?
Yeah, unsettled.
Yeah, so...
Don't get unsettled today.
No. I spoke to my brother-in-law in Michigan yesterday afternoon. I interrupted him shoveling snow.
Could you hear the thing scraping as he was talking to you?
No, he put the shovel down to answer the phone.
Oh, I thought maybe he would do that to make you feel really bad.
Yes. Oh, well. So, what's going on in the world? The Portland Rose Festival. A marvelous affair. They need people who want to learn how to become clowns. It's the 16th year the Rose Festival has trained clowns to perform. Applicants will go through clown training workshops in April. And by summer, they'll officially be qualified to run for Congress.
Yeah. I thought maybe they told people they were just practicing, but they were already refined.
Yes. Anyway, the Rose Festival and the Rose Gardens in Portland, absolutely gorgeous. So, you ever have a chance to enjoy that?
No, I've only been close to a Bouchard Gardens.
Okay. Well, let's see. Today we're talking about roses. It's Houseplant Appreciation Day.
With a few aphids thrown in.
A few aphids and white flies, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, unlike your teenage children, houseplants actually purify the air in your home. Okay. Birthdays, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me find the birthdays. Our big shot birthdays. Actor William Sanderson is 80. Now, you may not remember the name, but you would certainly remember the face. He was on Deadwood and also on Newhart. So
yeah, Bob Newhart show.
Yeah. He was, I'm Larry, and this is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Yeah.
Okay. Singer Rod Stewart, 79. Donald Fagen of Steely Dan is 76. Steely Dan is not one person, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know anymore, do you?
No.
Yeah. Singer Pat Benatar, 71. Michael Schenker is 69. He's with the Scorpions. Singer Sean Colvin, 68. Actor Evan Handler, 63. Actor Trini Alvarado is 57. Rapper Chris Smith of Crisscross is 45. Local birthdays, got them coming up.
More than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio for their news, traffic, weather, sports, and a community connection. It's the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times. It's critical that we keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free emergency service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Let's say happy birthday to Patricia Sarmiento, Curtis Butler Sr., Carmen King, Lexi Gonzalez, Ricky Torres, Joe Jaime, Ramesh Gonda, Mario Castreta, Jessica Dykeman, Brenda Villegas, Lee Layton, Jessica Graves, Daniela Esperanza, Emiko Yamashita, Gonzalo Gonzalez, Jose Flores, Linda Edmond, Lupe Soto, Mitzi Gregson, Norma Gutierrez, Patricia Loza, Maria Martinez, Solomon Garcia, Adela Alvarez, and Jessica Aviles. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. And it's our once and occasional feature, Crime Watch, on AM 1230. A pastor allegedly attacked his wife's co-worker at a McDonald's while threatening to put his head in the deep fryer. I think that's kind of known as McBaptism. What do you think?
Yeah. I saw that one coming.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I said, no, yeah. They won't do that.
Okay. Anyway, and, there's new electric-powered shoes on wheels coming out. They're called Moonwalkers. They're unveiled. So
they'll lift you up and that kind of thing?
I suppose.
Didn't really give us a lot of information.
No, I suppose you could do the Michael Jackson moonwalk with that.
Well, that's what I was figuring that you were going to say.
Yeah.
Here's the demonstration clip on how they work.
Yeah, we'll let Gabe demonstrate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And here's how much they cost.
Yes. Okay. We've got real news. Are you ready?
Ready.
World and California news headlines right now brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. From Florida to North Carolina, it's cleanup day after deadly and damaging tornadoes in places like Claremont, North Carolina. Sonia Smith says one person was killed in her mobile home park there.
It's scary. I mean, you can imagine not knowing if somebody's dead or alive and you can't get to them or find out.
Boeing CEO David Calhoun promises full disclosure during the investigation into last week's Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 accident.
We're going to approach this, number one, acknowledging our mistake. We are going to approach it with 100% in complete transparency every step of the way.
It's the last thing you expect while watching a live TV broadcast.
Cameras were broadcasting live when masked men firing guns and waving apparent explosives stormed one of Ecuador's state-owned TV stations.
CBS's Manuel Bajorquez says 13 people have been arrested and will be charged with terrorism. CBS News Brief. I'm Peter King.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news, another big storm moving into our region with heavy snow again forecast for the Sierra.
Less than a quarter of an inch of rain we're expecting for most areas down in the valley. So this is really mainly heavy snow producing cold system.
Meteorologist Craig Shoemaker, the storm set to move out tonight, though freezing conditions will continue. Many cities opening shelters for the homeless to stay dry and warm. In Irvine, a 20-year-old alleged drunk driver hits a parked car, then careens into a house, setting it on fire. The suspect and his female passenger tried to make a run for it.
They began hopping fences, and our officers were able to locate them a short distance away. Our officers conducted field sobriety tests and determined it was likely the driver was under the influence of alcohol.
Because the driver was underage, it's illegal to have even trace amounts of alcohol in his system. Another Cal State University strike looming, this one threatening to shut down all 23 campuses for a week. Professors, lecturers, librarians, counselors, and coaches set to get a 5% raise. They want 12%. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
I tried to quit smoking cigarettes probably hundreds of times over the years. 2 or 3 days into quitting again, I go get into a vehicle, and guess what? There's a pack of cigarettes in there. I mean, I've got the unlit cigarette in my hand. And I said to myself, why do I even try to quit if I'm going to cave so easily every time? Something clicked in my head that told me I can do this.
Every attempt is part of your story to quit for good. Visit Kick It California today at kickitca.org.
Jackson Hewitt has a plan to get your tax refund fast. With a buck here, a buck there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck.
You don't have to wait weeks for your tax refund. Get money sooner with a no-fee refund advance loan at Jackson Hewitt.
On this loan, there's a money today guarantee. E-I-E-I-O.
Don't settle for chicken feed. Get fast bucks at Jackson Hewitt today. No-fee refund advance loans by Republic Bank offered to eligible clients. Money today guarantee if approved for a loan on a prepaid card. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, an RFP for Lithium Valley Workforce and Economic Needs Assessment. A request for the proposal was released. Here's more on that story.
The request for proposals were released for the Lithium Valley Workforce and Economic Development Needs Assessment. This critical step marks a significant advancement in the county's efforts to harness the economic potential of Lithium Valley. This initiative, undertaken by the Imperial County Workforce Development Board and funded by the Federal Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, it aims to comprehensively analyze the impending economic transformation in Imperial County. Focus of this analysis is the emerging local industries in lithium and rare minerals extraction and their potential uses in manufacturing batteries and other consumer products. The RFP, backed by a $750,000 WIOA grant from the California Employment Development Department, seeks expert services to conduct a thorough assessment. The assessment will culminate with a report summarizing findings and recommended specific actions to prepare the county and its workforce for this economic shift. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
If you're heading from San Diego to Imperial Valley, expect delays on Interstate 8 near Alpine. Caltrans says a small section of eastbound lanes will be closed from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. through the end of January. Eastbound travelers will be detoured at the Tavern Road off-ramp and then back on the Tavern Road to Interstate 8. Roadway maintenance will be performed during the closure. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
Continuing with more local news, the CBP has a new careers website. George Gale explains.
The new website will enhance the recruitment and engagement experience for visitors searching for career opportunities at the largest law enforcement agency in the U.S. CBP Acting Deputy Commissioner Pete Flores says CBP is looking for the best and brightest. He said the new careers website makes applying for jobs at CBP easier and more efficient. Flores said there were numerous job opportunities for those looking to join their ranks. Website has enhanced the user experience with a multitude of new features to help candidates find the right position, including the new drop-down feature assisting visitors and finding new career opportunities matching personal experiences and interests. Users can now connect with a recruiter on every page. There is a new chat bot, easily accessible answers to questions, and a simple survey allowing visitors to provide feedback on the web experience. More information can be found at the CBP website, on LinkedIn, or on the CBP Facebook page. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. There are 3 convenient locations, and even more convenient, their mobile service that comes to where you are. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch. What a great place to visit. I recommend you visit the Peanut Patch and enjoy. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 till 5 Yuma time. And the store carries so many homemade, delicious chocolates, English toffee, pecan turtles, so many great things. Yeah, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch. You get there by going to Yuma. Take Avenue 3E and go past MCAS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street, turn left, and go for about another mile and a half, and you're at the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch. You know, they're so big, they even have their own post office. They'll ship anywhere in the universe from the Peanut Patch. It's a great way to spend a day, a Saturday or any day, a quick getaway that you will enjoy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Local news, Page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course happy hour daily, 3 till 6 p.m.
Continuing with more local news this morning, Hopeville Carrot Festival, it kicks off February the 2nd. Here's more on that story.
The first event is the Coronation Citizen of the Year banquet. It'll be held at the Hopeville Swiss Club. They will crown the 2024 Carrot Festival Queen, Princess, and Junior Princess. This year, there are several candidates. Queen contestants are 15-year-old Mia Hernandez, 16-year-old Bianca Lopez, and 15-year-old Genevieve Torres. The Princess contestants are 12-year-old Tanya Barajas, 11-year-old Victoria Barraza, 12-year-old Le Lemus, and 13-year-old Diana Perez. The Junior Princess contestants are 5-year-old Maya Castellanos, 8-year-old Dania Estrada, 10-year-old Emma Miranda, and 7-year-old Heaven Zinn. Tickets to the banquet are available at the Hopeville Chamber of Commerce. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, a vehicle ended up in a canal Tuesday afternoon. According to the California Highway Patrol, the vehicle was northbound on Austin Road near Ayton Road when it went out of control and ended up in a canal. The driver was able to get out of the vehicle and was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center for observation. The vehicle was totally submerged in the canal and was expected to be retrieved sometime this morning. In other local news, City of Brawley announces a road closure. George Gale explains.
Dogwood Road is closed between Malin and Wildcat Drive in Brawley. The closure will last throughout the day today. The city is working on that section of Dogwood Road. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, prepare yourself this morning. The Camarena Memorial Library, they're hosting a pajama party or PJ party. Here's more on the story. Registration is open for the event. The Calexico Library says the event is for kids ages 0 to 12. It will be held Thursday, January the 25th at Camarena Memorial Library from 5 to 7 p.m. The kids will enjoy arts, crafts, games, a free book, and a snack. Contact the library for registration information. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has a happy hour every single day from 3 to 6 with specials on fried machaca burrito bites, RV nachos, mini tostadas, and more. Plus $2 off tall beers and shot and drink specials. Ready for a fast and inexpensive lunch? Get one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink for only $8 to $10. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
Here's Carroll Buckley, actually George Gale with a weather update.
I'll do my George Gale imitation.
Okay, I'm listening.
The National Weather Service says well below normal temperatures will persist across the region through the rest of this week. Another storm system will affect the region on Thursday, bringing some light rain and locally breezy to windy conditions across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A very gradual warming trend is likely this weekend into early next week. 62, the high in the valley yesterday, 31 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 66. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 48. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour at times this evening. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 63. North wind 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. Right now, 37 degrees downtown, 52% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family and meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action last night. The Lakers nipped the Raptors 132-131. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies beat the Mavericks 120-103. Knicks topped the Trailblazers 112-84. Timberwolves over the Magic 113-92. And the Kings, they pounded the Pistons 131-110. Number 19 rated San Diego State escaped with a win in San Jose. The Aztecs defeated the San Jose State Trojans 81-78. San Diego State's basketball team, number 19.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, what's going on around sports? Angered that the team was firing two of his closest lieutenants, New York Giants defensive coordinator Wink Martindale cursed out Coach Brian Daboll during a meeting Monday. That, according to ESPN. The New York Post reported that Martindale said what he had to say, got up, walked out, slamming the door, after the Giants fired outside linebackers coach Drew Wilkins and defensive assistant Kevin Wilkins. Elsewhere, it's NFL playoff time, and we've got game. Yeah, okay. It's a doubleheader Saturday, the Browns and the Texans, followed by the Dolphins and the Chiefs. Sunday, tripleheader action, the Steelers and the Bills, Packers and Cowboys, Rams and Lions. Monday night, Eagles and Buccaneers. And by the way, Imperial Valley Officials Association, baseball and softball umpires, are meeting this evening, 5:15 in Trailer 5 on the campus of Central Union High School. That's on Holt by the pool. And it's a chance for you to get involved in umpiring high school baseball and softball. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Also offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil, El Centro. The Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, measured 2.6% annually in November. So getting that number down to the Fed's 2% target rate should happen in no time, right? Nope, not going to be that simple. Fed officials predict it will take 2 more years to get to a firm 2%. That, according to the Fed's latest summary of economic projections. Boeing CEO David Calhoun acknowledged the company's mistake in the wake of the Alaska Airlines incident at a staff-wide safety meeting yesterday. We're going to approach this number one acknowledging our mistake, Calhoun told staff, according to a video of the meeting. We're going to approach it with 100% and complete transparency every step of the way. We are going to work with the NTSB, who is investigating the accident itself, to find out what the cause is. And VinFast, a Vietnamese electric vehicle maker that only recently entered the U.S. market, revealed plans to go after America's popular pickup market. At the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, VinFast unveiled the VF Wild, a mid-sized electric pickup. So what's happening on Wall Street? U.S. stocks are pushing a little bit higher in cautious trading. The Dow right now up 75 points at 37,599. The S&P 500 up 12 at 4767. And the NASDAQ up 60 at 14,917. Gold up 50 cents an ounce. Oil up 27 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 66. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west this afternoon. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 48. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. Tomorrow sunny with a high near 63. North winds 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. You've been warned to tie down the lawn furniture. Right now we have 38 degrees, 51% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal. You'll find them at the corner of 4th and Heil, El Centro. By the way, Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. CBS News is just ahead.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kafin. House Republicans push ahead today with an impeachment hearing targeting Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
Secretary Mayorkas has brazenly refused to enforce the laws passed by Congress and enacted policies that knowingly make our country less safe. What we're seeing here is a willful violation of his oath of office.
Mark Green chairs the House Homeland Security Committee. This goes on as Mayorkas negotiates with senators on a border deal. The border is a big deal to voter Bob Rawlings in Iowa, where Monday is the Republican presidential caucus. He's deciding between Nikki Haley and Governor DeSantis.
They're pretty even. That's why I'm undecided. One of the issues is border security and the lack of good policy towards that. So I want to hear what they both have to say about plans for border security.
Also on Capitol Hill today.
Mr. Biden, you plan on testifying today, sir?
Hunter Biden showing up as Republicans take the first steps toward possibly holding him in contempt of Congress after he defied a subpoena for closed-door testimony. The president's son left after about a half an hour. Wicked winds in the southeast. At least 4 deaths reported and destruction after yesterday's powerful storm. CBS's Dave Malkoff is in Panama City Beach, Florida.
It ripped apart a marina that had a lot of fancy boats in there, the same marina that was destroyed 5 years ago by Hurricane Michael. And now here we are after they rebuilt and reopened, and we've got a tornado, and they're back to square one.
There's flooding in parts of the Northeast. Sections in the Midwest and Pacific Northwest are clearing snow. Overseas, rebels in Yemen have fired their largest ever barrage of drones and missiles targeting shipping in the Red Sea. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The U.S. and British Navy shot down the projectiles. Yemen's Houthis are aiming at stopping Israel's war with Hamas, but their targets have been wide-ranging, including commercial shipping, and they raise the risk of a U.S. retaliatory strike on Yemen.
California lawmakers beginning debate today on a bill that would ban organized tackle football for kids 12 and under. It's sponsored by Democrat Kevin McCarty.
It's not even about concussions. It's about repetitive hits to the brain. If kids want to play tackle, wait till they get, to puberty when their bodies are more developed.
Similar bills in other states have failed. Nominations for the Screen Actors Guild Awards today. Oppenheimer and Barbie have 4 on TV. Succession has 5. Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 65 points. The S&P is up 11. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The new year is the perfect time to make some positive changes for your body and your health. If you've been enjoying a little too much food, too many sweets, and too much liquid cheer over the holidays, then you've probably put a lot of stress on your liver. A great way to show your liver some love and to detox your system is simply adding Active Liver to your daily routine. Active Liver is one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Active Liver is an easy and effective way to keep your liver healthy and functioning properly all year long. You ask a lot of your liver, so give it the support it needs with Active Liver. You can find Active Liver at Amazon.com, or for a volume discount, visit NewNordicUSA.com. Go to NordicUSA.com, Amazon, or ask for Active Liver at your local CVS. New year, new you, New Nordic.
Hewlett-Packard is buying Juniper Networks in an all-cash deal valued at about $14 billion. Juniper helps companies access the cloud infrastructure, serving as the foundation of digital and artificial intelligence strategies. Something new before too long for fans of a sweeping film franchise.
It's been almost 5 years, but there's another Star Wars film in the works.
This is the way.
Disney and Lucasfilms have announced that production starts this year on a movie about the Mandalorian and Grogu, a.k.a. Baby Yoda. There's no release date yet and not many details, but it will be directed by Jon Favreau. It will be the first Star Wars movie since The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. Jen Clark, CBS News.
Aiden Canto, the Mexican singer and actor, best known for his roles in X-Men, Days of Future Past, Agent Game, and the TV series The Cleaning Lady, has died. He had cancer. He was 42. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.